Woo!
Everyone,
Hello!
and welcome to Hero Club Live. We are Hero Club, and this is another session of PairOfSocks Lost. This is also not the main thing that we do over on Hero Club, no siree. No, the main thing that we do on Hero Club is we take our TTRPG sessions that we record live around a table, we edit them down painstakingly with sound effects and musics into these tight, taut little audio anthologies. Start wherever you want. They're short seasons, and we have all different kinds of genres. We have different Christmases. We have Western. We have space. We have Tarantino send-ups. We have R-rated comedies. We have slasher flicks.
Late night talk show.
We have late night talk show. That's one for sure that you'll find. Hey, if you want to see if we're lying or not, go and check out the page on Spotify or anywhere else you find podcasts and see if we were making some of those up. There's a lot more than you think that aren't made up. But here on Hero Club Live, we just sit around and play some good old D&D. And I will get into what the campaign of PairOfSocks Lost is and what's been going on in a moment. But first things first, let's introduce our players, the people who are very nervous for tonight. Let's start off with Jasmine. Jasmine, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Hello, I'm Jasmine. I play Zara. She is a level... We're still level 5, right? Let me double check.
Nope.
Level 6. Rogue / fighter. And yeah. Let's go on over to John. John, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Hello, my name is John Madison. I play Tone, who is a level 6 arcane chef who has lost his sense of taste. And after tonight, my next character might be a bard. I don't know.
Everyone is planning...
Or a barbarian.
Like I said before, and I'll say it now, everyone's planning for the inevitable prologue that this entire 30-episode arc has been. Let's go on over to Marty. Marty, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you might want to say.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marty Abby Schneider. I am playing Golzog Intestine Scarf, the orc who isn't a natural-born... Well, I guess he is a natural-born fighter, but what he lost was his bravery and his nerve, and his nerve, you know. And my computer is currently rolling death saves. So if I seem choppy or skippy, that is why. I'm really stressed about it, guys.
Don't worry about it too much, Marty. Yeah. It's going to be fine. And last but not
For
least... For me, that's true. Also, it's provided us with some of our favorite moments of any of these things, is when you have a temporal shift in your whole Zoom call and say something wildly later than you meant to. Hannah, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Hello, I'm Hannah. I play Marabetta Graveneye, a level 6 cleric of the Grave Domain. Pew pew pew. Oh, and recently I'm a Reaper, so that's cool.
That is true.
For my god. And my fun fact today is that apparently snails can sleep up to 3 years in hibernation. Do with that.
God, I wish that were me. You ever just want wish for like a tiny coma, just to like be like, honestly, this year, let's just get it over with and like wake
2020,
up.
we're done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which means Sierra didn't technically have to go with Natasha. She could have just said, "I'm gonna sleep for 3 years."
I should have looked more into actual snail lore.
Snail mythology, that's real.
I mean, I have snail lore. It's just not based in any kind of reality, as you all probably guessed.
What?
Anyway, I am your DM. I am Dylan McCullum. It's so nice to have you here. This is PairOfSocks Lost. It is an adventure based on the 5e adventure book Wild Beyond the Witchlight, but it's not. It's more based off of the works of, Wizard of Oz, very clearly, Peter Pan, oh my god, why do I always forget them? Wizard of Oz, Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland. I know them in my heart, but sometimes it takes a moment. I wear my inspirations on my sleeve, as I say many times, and it's still true 30 episodes later. It's a headcanon and fan-made theories of mashing these stories up that my friends are now the main characters of, and they're walking through it, and I'm loving it so much. This is our 30th session, which is kind of wild to think about. We've been playing these characters for quite a while, a long time. I have done my damnedest to level them up as slowly as humanly possible, and they hate me for it. But it might be different after we deal with this very... We're here, we're back, we're live. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. I'm now stressed for a whole different reason. I don't know, that has never really happened, and so now it's happening at maybe the worst possible time, when I have so many other things that I have to worry about. Anyway, let's just hope that that doesn't fucking happen again. Let's pray. Let's pray. Anyway, thank you for being here. This is PairOfSocks Lost, and where was I? Yes, I was telling you all about what the campaign is, and that's been 30 sessions, and that has never happened in 30 sessions, so of course that's a fun thing for us. So thank you so much for hanging out and being with us through this time. This shall be a very interesting arc that we get through, and see what happens at the other end of the Forgotten Children. Anyway, now that everything's back, and we actually have the sound on, let's get into the recap. Last we left off, our party had begun to plan and scout out different information that they needed to deal with the Scarecrow. They were able to follow a brain with legs all the way back to its home, the Thought Patch. Zara and Tone following swiftly, noticing odd shifts in the forest as they moved, noticing a lot of crows and ravens swarming about this little tiny circle of mushrooms. They had a feeling that this was the portal or doorway into the Thought Patch. And so, leaving an invisible Zara behind, Tone went back to the camp of the Forgotten Children and planned their ambush, hoping that, while Zara is helping destroy the patch, it will make the battle that they're about to have a little easier. Zara went to the Thought Patch, and while invisible, was almost caught, until the Scarecrow blinked out of existence in her eyes. And that's where we pick up. So, we're going to be going pretty much straight into this, gang. We're going to be on the map screen almost the entire time, and that's kind of where we're going to be sitting. This is going to be a little bit complicated on my end, just because I have two maps that are going on in conjunction with each other. The team already knows. So, let's get on to the map, shall we? Oh my god. And I messed up this as well. So give me a second, gang. But here is the map while I fix the cameras. Talk about what your plan is and what you're going to be doing as I fix all of this.
Yes.
I'm the blank spade. I'm Zara. I'm the blank spade. I'm Zara.
Oh, dear
What?
Lord. I messed up so much of this. It's so...
So
Whatever.
Wow, that's kind of fun.
Keep going.
So I think what we should talk about strategy on, at least for Marabella, Golzog, and I, while we're here on our side. I imagine that the Scarecrow is going to be bringing some brains with him. He's not going to be by himself, and he's going to be extremely powerful. We also have these tools, these catapults to contend with.
Mhm.
So, and there's a chance that they could break down, or that maybe we need to protect them in some way. I don't know.
Group
What are we thinking?
question. Would we rather I have concentration on Bless 4 of Army of the Dead, which I could raise 8 skeletons. So do we want the buff, which might be very helpful if we're making saves, which I have a feeling that we're going to do? Or do we want more, like, targets for them?
Marty.
Martin.
Can you start us off with Bless? Do I sound normal to you guys?
Yep.
Yes.
Great.
It's just your video's a little laggy, but...
Okay. Can you start us off with Bless, and then, you know, if you have to drop it and do Army of the Dead, then do that. I would maybe...
see.
Do you have enough slots that it's worth doing that, or is it better to just do Bless?
Yeah, I
just
mean,
do one of the other.
I don't hate that idea, right? I could always start with Bless, just kind of see what's what in terms of what kind of saves we're having to make, and then be like, okay, we're fine, and then drop that to cast Army of the Dead. It's Army of the Dead's a 3rd level, and Bless is 1.
Because Bless is for...
Bless is for
and
up
Bless
to
is for
3
saves.
creatures. Saves and attacks.
Got it.
It's saves and attacks. Like, you just add a d4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Army of the Dead has faced some of these brains before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how did
That's
did the Army of the Dead have to save when they like were they able to be mind controlled?
That's a
Do you
good
remember?
question. I don't think they were. I think they were like kind of handled it pretty quickly. Now that depends on what like skeleton or zombie stats are, like if they can even be like
it's just something I think to consider. I would also consider, I mean, I'm not here to give fodder for anyone, but I would also consider the fact that with these catapults going around, there's a chance that the army of the skeletons or zombies could get caught in the fire. So I think maybe starting with Bless might be a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then
also,
maybe if he destroys catapults, it'll be a good backup to have Army of the Dead.
Yeah, that is very true.
And I'm also, once we're talking to our team, I want to try to prepare a little bit in the maybe free 2 minutes we have before things fire off.
Okay. Wonderful. Let's do that, just so everyone knows the lay of the land on what's happening here. Basically, what they were talking about with the catapults, I gave them a rundown earlier, but because they have lured the Scarecrow into essentially their lair, we have a lair action that will go off that the Forgotten Children are going to use the traps and mechanisms that they concocted.
Sick.
And do something. So we have Will, Michael, and Thicket over on this one. We have Star, Copper, and Dungarees over on this one. And Snowdrop, Piper, Phil, and Lasher on this one. This is that arcane glyph of warding that Marabella set out. And yeah. What do you all want to do to prepare? Last looks, last thing.
Last looks?
Yeah, last question, guys.
Yes.
Should I be... So we've got you guys and a catapult to the north, catapult to the west, catapult to the south. Should I be more to... not catapult to the west, excuse me. We have like a catapult to like the southwest. Should I take up position a little more to the west to make it look like we're guarding the glyph of warding and not like it's like an obvious here, come take it?
Yeah, you just want to be sure that you're not within a 20-foot radius of it.
For sure, which actually I might be right now, which is...
Yeah.
So, good catch.
Yeah.
Yes, I am about 20 feet away from it, so why don't I go over here?
I can also move to, I can move to another catapult thing, but I don't want to be too far from you guys in case anyone needs, like, healing.
I think you want to be in casting distance from wherever combat will be, both for healing people and for shooting stuff at the guy.
Right.
And where are we going to put the music box?
I think it's
Who has
on
it?
the.
Well,
The,
that's
on
the
the
glyph of
warning.
warning
That's on the
is
instruments.
on the. So that glyph at the center is the music box, John.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, got it.
I definitely want to
great.
do. I'll do a bless on myself, Tone, and Bullzog for like. Can I do that now? Is that
Yeah,
cool?
I'll
Or
say
is,
that.
like, are we?
I mean, I'll say that. Hey everyone. Okay. So if that happens again, then I'm gonna have to try to do something a little bit more drastic. This is infuriating. Okay. So you can have bless up. For sure. So if you're concentrating on 3 people, it would, I'm assuming, just be you 3, or are you doing it? Okay. So you're concentrating on bless. I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative, including you, Jasmine.
Awesome.
Bless up,
Oh my god, what's
baby.
happening?
Can I have a short
Bless it.
scene? Wait, where the hell is it? Initiative.
Gotta stay prayed
go.
up in these streets.
Great. This is a
Can we add bless to initiative? Stupid question.
bad initiative. Go ahead.
Yes, initiative is an ability check. Was that a nat 20, Jasmine?
Ooh.
Hang on.
Not 20.
Well, it's not 2 ability checks. It's just for attacks and saves.
Oh, attacks and
I think.
saves? Then
Sorry.
no. Then no.
Sorry to homework Gabe myself.
No,
but
that's great.
attack roll or saving throw. Yeah.
So go ahead and yeah.
Ooh. 7.
15.
7. 15.
11.
You got 11. Cool.
7 for me.
Honestly, it's good that it's Zara first.
Mm-hmm.
That tracks.
Okay. Then you have been blessed, and since Zara is first, we're actually gonna go over to Zara, which might be good that we just kind of get it out of the way now, and we'll start there.
I am so scared.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Holy shit.
Welcome to the Thought Patch, everyone.
Wow.
Just do a little pan for everyone who's watching live. Right, here's Zara. So, Zara, this is where you are. You just saw, like, around, in this clear field of brains, you just saw past this, like, windmill in the center. Essentially, this whole area is kind of like a really weird fucking farm. And you saw the Scarecrow poof out of existence. You're first. You rolled a nat 20, which means you're not technically in combat yet, but you get to do an extra action because of the nat 20. So,
Okay.
tell me what you are doing.
Okay, so there are only 4 brains here?
I mean, there's a bunch of brains that are in the ground, planted in the earth, but you see that there's like 4 of these brains doing essentially a patrol.
Okay. I am going to so all of these, so the brains are kind of located, like kind of concentrated here, right?
Yeah, it seems like
Okay.
when they talk about like the thought patch, this is the area of this
Okay.
weird otherworldly farm that has like the things being planted. Now, you don't know if that means that there's other stuff going on here, but it seems like that's the most obvious target.
Okay. I am going to... Do I just go for it, or do I like start slitting their throats and then going for the thought patch? I know they don't have actual throats. But...
Oh.
I think you
You
lose
could
invisibility
still-
if you attack.
Good
Oh, I
yeah,
do.
good point.
But do they see? I feel like they're only... I'm doing intelligence saves for them.
But that was while you were in stealth also. Like we have fought them where they like go straight up to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm going to hang at Ooh, okay. Fireball is a 80-foot radius, right? No, 40
you mean
foot
80
radius.
foot diameter?
80-foot diameter, okay.
I believe so.
I'm gonna stand, I think right here. Okay. I'm gonna stand where can you see that?
Yeah, you're gonna go up to that? Can you get there in like a turn? Probably, right?
Let's see.
But you also get an extra action with a nat 20.
So I'm gonna, what do I have? I have 25 feet.
Yes, it's a 20-foot radius, so John is right, it is a 40-foot diameter, so it's much less than you think it is.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Right.
So it's 20 feet out. Ugh, so fun.
Should have given you some oil or something.
Do I have
You
oil?
might have oil in your pack.
I do. I think I do.
You could make a tray. I shouldn't be. I'm not there. Sorry.
No, you're right though. I'm gonna go ahead and Do I have rope?
I'm sure you have rope.
Oh, I do have rope. I have 50 feet of rope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
You won't have it for very long.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, I won't have it for very long. True. Okay, I'm going to. Fuck, can I make it over there though?
Well, remember, you have that extra action.
Yeah.
You could like dash and
okay.
then bonus action dash, right?
I think so.
Just pointing out,
Yeah.
this is such a Baldur's Gate 3 level plan.
Yeah, it really is.
Push him off the ledge.
We really goofed up leaving Jasmine here. We should have gone 2 and 2.
No, this is intense. This is cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but I'm scared. Much like my character.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action dash for my first bonus wait, do I get 2 actions in 1 bonus action, or do I get 2 bonus actions, 2 actions?
No, you get 2 actions, 1 bonus action.
Okay. Can I do my finger guns as an action, even though it's a bonus action?
Yeah. I'm all fine with bonus actions being actions.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Where'd the ruler go? Oh, I have the ruler. Okay. I can only go 50 feet, though. Oh, 50 feet is a bonus action. Dash. And then do I get my movement from my second action? Does that make sense? No,
you,
right?
You don't get another. It's just an extra action, which you can use to dash. But
I don't know.
I mean,
Can't she dash, then bonus action dash?
Yes, she can dash
And
as
then
an
have
action,
her-
bonus action dash, and then you have an action to do something.
Yeah, I just wanted
also
to.
with your movement.
And then I'm guessing this is a big building in the middle, so I can't like walk through it.
No, that's a full creepy windmill.
Okay, so bonus action dash,
Mm-hmm.
then action. I don't know if I can make it actually still.
I mean, I'll say this right now. You're getting to do all of this because of a nat 20. It may have to be that you can't do it in 1 turn.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that might just be
nothing-
the answer. Is that not in
there's
1
nothing
turn?
wrong.
To
There's
make
nothing
it
wrong with, like,
easier to
devoting. Can people hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
I got you.
It's just
Sorry,
a
there's
delay.
nothing wrong with like devoting it to setup, and then like even if they see you, they'll be closer to be set on fire all the better next
Wait,
time.
but I think she can. I think she can do it if she's going for the left patch. It's just kind of like which patch do you want to blow up, right? That's really the question. So if you move like,
okay, I can actually, I can with my bonus action and my action, I can make it here. I can make it to the second thought patch.
Okay.
Over here. I'm still in stealth, right?
I mean, as you're dashing, you're going to have to roll another stealth check.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm doing that right now.
and you are invisible. So does that help?
Yeah, do I roll with advantage?
Because you're dashing through, you have to roll straight.
25.
25. Okay. Noted.
And then I will get set up. I'm gonna dip my rope in the oil flask.
Okay, object interaction. Yep.
And then like place the oil flask here.
Okay.
Oh, smart.
And then string the rope 50 feet. Oh wait, where's the ruler? Basically
This is
50
so
feet,
dope, though.
50 feet like across.
You're gonna like throw the rope essentially?
Well, no, I'm gonna dip the whole rope in the flask of oil. Then I'm gonna leave one end of the rope in the oil, put the oil flask oil here, and then string the rope connecting to the.
And you still have movement to do that?
No, but that's what I'm gonna do next.
Okay, cool.
Turn.
Cool,
I think I have 10 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna move 10 feet that way and start going.
Okay.
So it's gonna be.
So you're making a giant wick and a bomb.
Yeah.
Basically.
Sick.
Fucking sick. So cool. You get the sense that there's like something they're sniffing, like the brains are sniffing in the air. It doesn't look like they know where you are, but they're for sure. This one kind of moves a little bit closer. Is very close to you, but isn't attacking. Moves here. Some moves here. Okay. That is your turn. We'll be back to you, Zara, in a second. Back at the Forgotten Camp. All right.
Ooh.
There is a moment of just waiting in pure silence, with just the wind whipping behind you. And that's when you see, almost like a tornado of black feathers, start whipping up. You see different portions of this tornado branching off, just as the feathers become raven, crow, just birds, jet black, flying in swarms around you, spreading out from this central cone. And as that happens, you're able to see very clearly this disheveled, broken down Scarecrow. Completely deranged face. This face that looks like an oddly human face, stretched over and breaking out this bag mask. You see underneath the mask there's like a pulsing, but it looks dead, hanging T-posed on a post. This post hovers about 10 feet off the ground. Sorry, it's just 5. But it hovers 5 feet off the ground as it just kind of looms forward. Give me a second as I reveal all of the swarms.
Oh no!
And floating right here in the center.
I'm scared.
Is this Scarecrow. You see, it doesn't note you. It floats ever closer to this glyph, having failed its investigation check to see if what it is or that the glyph is even there. This is its technically its turn, as this is next in the initiative order. But it's close to the glyph now. You see its arms kind of slowly drift off the post as it still hovers there and reaches out towards it. Before anything else happens, I need everyone here to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Bless might be coming in handy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Fuck yeah.
And we do get the bless for this?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's 25, Dylan.
Okay.
9.
No.
That's okay.
Marty.
John?
I botched.
You
Okay.
guys, you're blessed. What the hell?
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Okay.
Maribel, you save. Tone and Golzog. Naturally, you are very frightened by this thing.
Sure.
You'll be able to remake the save. Remember, frightened is just you can't move closer to it, and you have disadvantage on attacks at the moment. But next turn, you'll be able to save out of it. As it's just horrifying presence and a sense of dread comes over you. Are you setting off the trap now, or are we moving on with initiative?
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
It's up to
absolutely.
Marabella.
Okay,
if
So
it's
Maribel-
touching
Do
it,
it, do it, do it, do it now!
now. The
Okay.
command word is said. No, that's not at all what I wanted the song to be.
I thought it was just if it touches it, right?
No, we
No,
changed
it-
it to me saying now.
It is a 17 dex save.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it does save, but you still do half damage. So roll the glyph of warding damage for me. As you see this,
And we made it fire. Does that make a difference?
we'll see.
We 5d8. I love d8s. That's the paladins. Ugh. Oh, that could have been better. 18, so halved is 9. Wow,
Okay.
that's sad.
It
9.
succeeded the save.
Yeah, it succeeded save, but
Yeah.
still did half damage.
Ugh.
9 points of fire damage. You see very clearly it's not hard. No roll needed. Fire should be doing something to it. It's not right now. However,
Oh,
it still damages it. Let's be clear. Damage happens. But what you notice is that it should be worse for it. Something is preventing it from... Something is protecting it from its natural vulnerability to fire. But that is on its turn. You hear in your heads a piercing shriek. And then... Someone has brains. Where are you? There you are. I see it. You hear the kids also as well who are on the man just go like ah 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 ah, they're just screaming.
Yeah, it's so scary.
And you are now over onto Tone is next. Tone. What are you doing? You are
Object
frightened, but that doesn't mean that you can't still attack it with things.
Object interaction is a free action, right?
Basically, yeah.
All right. Well, it's not a free action, but okay. So the first thing I'd like to do, because I didn't get a chance to do this before battle started, but I'd like to take my Mastiff patch off of my robe of useful items and place it on the ground next to Wilhelmina and Michael and Thicket.
Okay.
And place it on the ground, which should generate 2 Mastiffs, 2 little dogs, which you don't need to put down.
Big dogs.
Well, yeah, I guess they're
Huge
not little dogs. They're Mastiffs.
Mastiffs are.
I mean, they're huge dogs, but they're Mastiffs. And I just want to, after they've popped into existence, talk to them both. Obviously, they don't speak common, but I'll just tell them to protect the children, and that's what I want to do while I'm talking to them.
Make an animal handling check for me.
All right, I can do that. Animal handling check. All right, that's pretty good. 19.
19. Okay.
I'm sorry, 21.
21. Okay, so in the middle of this, 2 dogs, just dogs, appear. Almost from your imagination, this patch of 2 Mastiffs. These 2 just normal-looking dogs, just like, ruff, ruff. You say, protect the children. And there's a moment where it's almost like that is so universal to them of hearing the words protect the children that they understand you immediately. The Mastiffs are going to provide an aid to the children during if they get attacked. I'm not going to put them on the map. It's just they're going to be there barking at ravens, just like jumping at ravens, barking at anything, just to like give some kind of natural protection of now there are dogs. You see, all the kids are so stoked to see dogs.
Right, that'll make them feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Also, they have technically small humanoids, and I imagine children. They can ride Mastiffs as mounts. Yeah. So if Wilhelmina or someone needs to get somewhere fast, they can always hop on.
Right, like that's basically what the dogs are going to essentially give them a boost to their survivability and give them a boost when they're attacking.
And then after I've done that, I'd like to take a look. I'd like to spend my action examining the Scarecrow to see if I can figure out what kind of thing either on him or around him is providing him protection.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Okay. Uh, 19. No, dirty 20. Sorry.
Dirty 20.
10 plus 7, 20.
In the writings that you have from yourself, in the writings that you have from other children, you're thinking to yourself, this is exactly why Zara is doing what Zara's doing.
Got it.
If Zara can break down the thought patch, it gets weaker. That is what's keeping some of its power going.
Okay, that's my action. I'm done.
All right, that's your action. Moving on to the crows. The crows begin to swarm. One is already going for Marabella, as it was really close to you. This one goes over to the catapult. This one goes over to you, Golzog. This one goes over to catapult. And this one goes over to you, Tone. So there's an attack from a swarm of crows. It's literally like a swarm of them. It's not just one. It's a bunch of just what seemingly normal crows all attacking you. So this one's at you, Golzog. 15 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. This one's at you, Tone. 17 to hit.
I'm gonna shield.
Okay. Shield. just this swarm of crows pecking at this arcane barrier. And for you, Marabella, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. You take 5 points of piercing damage as just you're getting essentially pecked, just a bunch. I'm going to roll my attacks over on the kids. Okay, one hits over on the copper and star area. I'm not going to say like there's not much damage. It's going to be hindering what they can do on their turn. All right, that is the crow's turn. Golzog.
All right, Golzog. He's getting, pecked at by the crows and almost instinctively summons his arms and...
Okay. John, while we're waiting for Marty to catch up in a temporal rift, I forgot, make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Yes. I will do that. Here we go.
Visage of the astral self. God damn it. You're waiting for me to catch up in a temporal rift.
Yeah.
Okay. 15.
15. Okay, you're not frightened anymore.
Okay.
You shake off the fear. Marty,
I'm summoning arms of the astral.
Yes, you're summoning arms of the astral
self. Visage of the astral self. Both arms and visage. DC 14 for the swarm of crows.
That is a huge fail. Roll damage.
All right. So, hang on. That damage is going to be 9 force damage.
9 force damage. You see, essentially what's happening is there's like a certain amount of crows, and 9 of them drop dead.
Okay, great. And Golzog just spins around the circle with the astral arms out, and is just attacking the swarm now with the arms.
Okay, you have to roll at disadvantage because of the frightened, but roll your attacks.
Oh, sure. So that is going to be... All right, hang on. So rolling with disadvantage first. That is a 20, dirty 20.
Hits.
And the second one is a... Hang on. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to roll damage on it first and then roll my second attack. Is that cool?
Yep.
That is 9 force damage again.
9 force damage. You are essentially now punching so fast with all of your arms into the swarm, and it's one attack, but you punch 9 of them. Like...
Yeah, just like little force explosions when I punch the...
Yeah, there's not many crows left in this swarm.
Golzog is gonna kill those last crows.
Cool.
What if I hit them? So, hang on. Disadvantage still. All right. That's 13.
13 hits. Roll damage.
Hell yeah. 8 force.
Yeah. All the crows are now done. There's no more crow. You have killed individually a bunch of crows. And this swarm is depleted.
And can I can't as a bonus action try to figure out what his deal is, right?
Well, arms of the astral self, is that a bonus action? Or is that just a thing that happens?
Oh, that was a bonus action for me to summon. Yeah, you're right. So that was my turn. I killed that swarm.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Thank you. And let me double check something on the visage to see. I don't think it gives me anything. Wisdom of the Spirit, I have advantage on insight checks and intimidation. Oh, so you know what? Never mind.
Okay.
So just wisdom saving throw? 15.
15 meets. You are no longer afraid.
Nice.
You're just your normal Golzog afraid.
Right.
I will say, as a legendary action after your turn, the Scarecrow is going to point at you, Golzog.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Brains. And a shock of weird purple lightning goes firing out of this like hole in the bag towards you.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 16 to hit.
That's not gonna hit me.
That doesn't hit you. This
Yeah.
goes firing off in a different direction. Not hitting you. Wonderful.
Hell yeah.
Well, Marabella.
I'm going to go ahead and Okay, first off, these crows don't look like rotting crows, right? They just look like regular crows.
They look like they look like regular crows, but there is something like arcane about them.
Okay, but not like undead-y.
No, they don't look undead.
Okay, great. I am going to go ahead and first things first, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon next
Spiritual
to
weapon?
Monsieur Scarecrow.
Wonderful.
So that'll be
Spiritual
great.
weapon coming right up.
Yes, and so I get to make an attack. So yes, nice.
Yep. Go ahead, make an attack.
Beep boop, and then I add 9. 22.
22 hits. Roll damage.
Great. 7
7 points of damage. You got it.
force damage, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move 10 feet up. I'll eat the opportunity attack from that guy.
Okay, from the crows.
Crow man.
Mhm.
Yes. And then I'm going to Marabella's arms get wreathed in this black gold energy that just shoots out as she uses her channel divinity path to the grave as her action. So, the next time an ally hits him with an attack, he has vulnerability to all of the attack's damage.
Yep. Yeah, awesome. You are able to weave through finding ways to, like, you can put people back to life, but you were very good at hastening things to death. And so in some ways you, like, put a patch on it that starts rotting and glowing as, like, a big target for your allies to hit. You do a 21 will hit you, I believe.
21, yes.
Oh yeah, on the attack
these
of opportunity.
crows.
Yeah, and you're gonna get hit for 8 piercing damage.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But you do that. That's great. There's going to be a legendary action at the end of your turn from the Scarecrow. You see, there's a moment where your minds get fuzzy, and you don't even see it teleport. It feels like you forgot. Like there's something in your mind that was wrenched away, a memory of it moving. And you see it is now just looming here. Right next to you, Tone. Again, you don't even remember it moving, but it's just there, floating towards you. That's its legendary action.
Can my spiritual weapon take an attack of opportunity on it, or is that crazy?
No, sadly,
Fair enough.
It is a teleport ability, even though I was flavoring it as super cool and not that. Okay.
Becca.
Marabella, we are back to the top of the order over at a whole different map over at the Thought Patch.
Okay. Gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm
get them all. Yeah.
continuing to snake the rope.
Okay.
So it's from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
And ooh, okay. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dash.
You're
And
gonna dash? Okay.
because I think that's all. Like 25 feet of movement. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get in the middle of this thought patch.
Okay.
No, not. Yes, dash. Sorry.
Okay.
The bonus action. So do I have to roll another stealth?
Yeah, do 2 things for me. Roll a stealth and an intelligence saving throw.
Stealth is 13. Intelligence saving throw is 21.
Okay, 21.
I think that's the one you want to pass.
You have concocted this plan. You get into this thought patch. You walk through very quietly, still invisible. You just see them right next to you, these brains growing out of the ground, pulsing. You see, like, almost as if it's like synapses firing through the vines. There's like a weird glow going back and forth. You get there, and instantly your plan of what you're about to do is being projected outward. The brains start picking it up, and you almost hear your thoughts being projected on a loudspeaker.
Oh,
A 21 intelligence. You're pretty dang smart.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
I just
The brains, the brains see you, and you can see that they're starting to. Well, actually, give me 1 second. You hear, like, I'm gonna blow it up. I'm gonna blow this whole thing up. I'm gonna blow it up. Like, from your mind, like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get both of them in one go. I'm gonna get both of them in one go. And these walking brains almost start, you can see, like, some of them start walking away. Others get drawn towards you as you fail your stealth and are making a beeline towards you. But what are you doing?
I fireball.
You activate the vest. The flame trail ignites on the oil. One of them right here. What's the deck save? Also roll damage for me.
Oh. Hold on, I don't have fireball.
Fireball is 8d6.
8d6. Okay. Do I have 8d6? I don't, but I'm gonna just Google it. $29.
29. Instantly, the one brain around you is vaporized, just completely destroyed. And you see that the fire is raging. Now, it is, all of the brains are being destroyed. You can hear almost your own thoughts being superimposed with the thoughts of whatever these brains are, where your thoughts are of, well, what are you thinking right now in this moment?
I'm thinking, fuck you.
You just hear yourself saying, fuck you, as you just hear also these screams just intermelded with your thoughts being amplified.
I'm now thinking of the screams. Like, I want those screams to be projected to the mind flayer. I want him to hear his own brain screaming.
Holy crap. It's so scary. It's so scary of you to say that.
Dar is scarier than the...
Everything is
You know what
on...
scares me? Jasmine Chong.
Everything is on fire. You're not scathed, but you are standing in the middle of an on fire, like, patch. We'll deal with that when we get to your turn. But through this screaming, you hear subtly a laugh. Just a And hanging above you is a smile. Just a smile, floating in space.
I ignore it.
That's your turn. That's your turn. Over here at the Forgotten Camp, we have the layer action go off of all of the catapults just going. You hear Will go like, all right, and fire! And you just see these catapults just go like, boom, boom, as you just see this like pile of junk and imaginary crap just be kind of thrown and pelted towards the ravens and towards the Scarecrow. Let me just
Is he still shielded?
Who?
The
the Scarecrow. We'll get to that, but the things that they're throwing aren't fire based.
Sure.
Oh, holy shit. Okay. And third. Okay, so you see. Oh, actually, no. That's with disadvantage for sure. With what just happened. Holy shit. Okay. That's actually insane. So the catapult that goes and attacks, they had to do dex saves. The Scarecrow, with disadvantage on the save, I rolled 2 nat 20s.
Holy shit.
I know. I know. I didn't. But you'll be happy to know
Your award's coming in the mail next week, by the way.
One of the. I wish I would have more hype, but because I realized later, it wasn't like back to back. It was like I rolled his, then 2 more, and I was like, oh right, he's at disadvantage. Rolled again, and it was the nat 20. But one of the swarms of crows botched. So there is that. They botched instantly. This one is destroyed. No more crows, as they just get pelted with just random crap that the kids have put together. And another swarm of crows just fails its save and is now looking less hardy. Nothing happens to the Scarecrow, but you do see something happening to the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow projects its screams outwards towards you in your head, and you hear the scream. You also hear Zara in your mind saying, fuck you, fuck you. And then you also hear just these screams as it's been projected into their mind. They are looking wild and frantic now. As you see on them, it almost looks like little patches of fire are starting to break out on the Scarecrow itself. Little like wisps of flame. Seems like it's already starting to burn. But that is Zara's turn. Sorry, I'm messing up here.
Is it taking any... Wait. Did that count?
No, it didn't count.
Oh, yay.
You honestly, I think you'd be happier that it didn't count, because it's very minimal damage.
Oh, I'm sorry, was it still my turn? I thought we...
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't your turn. This just is also happening.
Okay.
But now is the Scarecrow's turn.
Wait, oh yeah.
It just is the Scarecrow's turn. And it will start lashing out at you, Tone. It will kind of reach its hand out towards you very slowly and just try to swipe at you. Does a 14 hit?
No.
How about a dirty 20?
I will shield it.
Okay, shield. It goes out towards you. Is repelled back. It's repelled backwards. As it's done its attacks towards you. That's its turn for now. It is now you, Tone.
I will thunderstep over here.
Okay, I will say right now, with your thunderstep, you will probably end up hitting the kids as well.
Isn't it 10 feet? 10 feet
Radius, yeah.
radius? Oh, so I'll also hit the catapult if I do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well,
But
can
it's up to
I
you.
move? Can I move one square and then thunderstep away?
You can, but you'll take attack of opportunity.
I'll risk it.
Okay. Here comes the attack of opportunity, a swipe from the Scarecrow itself. Wow, I'm rolling very bad. That misses you. Very much so.
Oh,
and
okay.
here comes the one for the crows.
Well, I'm moving
I
towards
think
the
he
crows.
stayed.
Oh, you
next
stayed
to
with
the
the crows. Never mind. They also missed you anyway. But yeah, the Scarecrow missed you. Now you can thunderstep.
Okay, I will thunderstep from over to this rooftop here. And
Okay.
then that'll be 3d10. Well, they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
That is a failure on the Scarecrow. And a nat 20 on the Ravens. So they fully fly the fuck away from you while you're doing this. And take no damage. However, roll your damage for this thunder damage.
Okay, a big boom goes off. And
Vulnerable.
that's going to be not great. It's going to be 6. A big fat 6 thunder damage.
6
which
thunder
is a little
damage. Well, it
I
is
like a little
vulnerable
boop.
to this damage, so it will take 12. As you just...
Okay.
the lightning, like the thunder strikes into that patch that Marabella made of rotting, just like rotting clothes, and it just like spider webs up with lightning.
Awesome.
Okay. Anything else you're doing? that your turn?
I'll go. I'll yell to the kids manning the catapult behind me. Keep fighting, friends! That's something like that.
Okay.
Just to try to cheer them on.
All right. We're going
Getting ready
to have...
for that bard.
I'm practicing for the bar that I will then inevitably roll after this.
Okay, there's going to be an attack. The crows go next. There's going to be an attack on each of you, and one on one of the catapults. As this swarm of crows just kind of like start, flocking around you. You Golzog. There's an 18 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's a swarm next to me. Yeah, an 18 does hit.
Oh no, I'm wrong. I will reroll.
That one's dead, right?
There is
Oh,
a one
okay,
next
great.
to you. But does a
Yeah.
20 hit you, Marabella?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, these crows have really been fucking you up, but this one's a good one. You only take
They
2 points
really
of piercing damage.
Oh, thank Christ.
As these crows very half-heartedly just start pecking at you. U-Tone. You still have shield up, so that is nowhere near you. Bouncing off the arcane thing. And then also there is one at one of the catapults, which will hit. And I will mark that down. All right. Moving on. Golzog, your turn.
All right, Golzog, I believe. Hang on. If I go here, no, that's. This is. Oh no, that's. Here I am. Nope. Here. I measured this out, but I'm trying to make sure. From me, I believe, yeah, 45 to get here. Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to move just north of Marabella. Sorry. it's not letting me for some reason, but I'm trying to grab myself.
Okay. You got it?
There we go. Cool. Move north of Marabella, and because Arms of the Astral Self has a 10-foot range, I'm going to punch the Scarecrow
Go
with
ahead.
my arms.
Roll an attack.
Right. 22.
22 hits. Roll damage.
All right. 7 damage. Force, if that matters.
7 damage force. Okay.
All right. I'm going to attack again.
Mm-hmm.
16.
16 misses.
Gah. And I am going to unarmed strike bonus action attack.
Okay.
Third time. That is 24.
24 hits. Roll damage.
6 force damage.
6 force damage. All right. You see, you're pummeling your hands as you're punching it. Well, you don't feel it as much, but you see it's just like the sack body just being kind of like battered around, very lifeless, as its eye just looks directly at you, and you feel a jolt going into your mind. Can you make a con save for me?
Yeah. God damn it. 7.
Did you
7,
add
that is-
bless?
Oh, hang on. Let me add bless. Thank you, Hannah. 11.
11. That's a failure.
Oh, I didn't add bless to my attack either.
Okay.
Marty.
Next time. Yeah.
We'll say this because I don't know, Hannah, have you been rolling for concentration on these? Because you have been taking some damage. So can you give me like
have not.
3? I think it was 3 hits. Can you give me 3 concentration checks? They're all just above 10. You have to get. We'll still say that bless
It's a
was
con
working.
save, right?
Yeah, we'll still say that bless was working during this whole thing, but
Oh. Well, I lost it on the first one. I rolled a 2, so that's 9.
okay. Bless
Are you
is down, but I'm
fucking
not going to
kidding?
have everyone re-roll their rolls. It happened,
Ugh.
Oh,
but
okay.
bless is now down.
Wow.
Great.
Of course I rolled a
As a psychic jolt enters into your head, you take 14 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
As a reaction.
I'm at 37 HP.
Is that the end of your turn, bud?
I did attack, movement,
Yeah,
second
bonus
attack,
action.
bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
It's going to, as a legendary action, it's going to hover
No.
out towards you, and take a melee strike against you, Gulzog. Again, these
Sure.
strikes are very slow. They're just kind of slowly grabbing towards you, like its hand just kind of creeping, inching towards your body.
Mm-hmm.
And that will not hit. I'm rolling so bad for the
Great.
Scarecrow. You're welcome, everyone. I rolled those 2 nat 20s, and now it's bad forever. It is now your turn, Marabella.
Oh, here's a question, Dill.
What's up?
Dill, to move over to where I got, obviously, I would fly if I have to. Did I fly to get up there, or am I flying now?
You're
Or
flying
am
a
I,
little.
like,
yeah.
can I be on the ground? Okay.
You can be on the ground if you want to. But you had to fly to get up to there. But
I'm happy to be meeting him. If he's still hovering, I'm happy to be hovering as high as he is.
he's hovering. Okay.
Great.
How high up is he?
He's only like 5 feet off
Oh,
the
like
ground.
floating. Okay, great.
5 feet.
Right.
He's floating.
Okay.
He can clearly move up and down if he wishes, but he's just kind of looming. I think looming is the better way. But it is your turn, Marabella.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm gonna move 1 square up, so not leaving the crow's range, but
Okay.
so going right underneath Marty.
Yeah.
So I'm hiding there.
You can leave yourself where you were, just so it's easier for everyone to see. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so that gets the 2 crows and Mr. Scarecrow Man.
Mhm.
Stupid head. And then I'm gonna go ahead and test out Wither and Bloom and try that out. So,
Okay.
Oh, cool.
yes.
Yeah.
So they need to make con saves.
Okay, Wither and Bloom. And where are you putting the radius so that it doesn't hit the kids? Each creature of your choice, right?
I
Each
think it
creature of your
helps.
choice. You get to choose.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's
maybe
just a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, no, you got
so
them.
it's
You got
nothing
them.
crazy.
That's one failure on the crow. One failure on the crows. And the scarecrow.
Oh, can I be in that area, or do I have to be on the ground to be in the area?
I believe
You are in
you're in the area
area.
because she's hitting the scarecrow.
But
that
I
is
might pick.
that is an 18 for the
Fuck
scarecrow.
off! It is not.
It is.
Can I roll an unspent hit dice to regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus my spellcasting plus Hannah's
I'm maybe
spellcasting
gonna
modifier?
pick myself. What are you right
Yeah,
now?
Maribello, I think, was going to pick herself.
No, take it.
What are you
I'm
right
at
now?
37 out of 51.
Okay, I'm at
If you
35.
can do it to yourself, too.
So I might
Take it.
do that. Thank you, Marty.
But roll your damage.
I ignored one creature of your choice and just was like, anyone can do it.
Okay.
Roll your damage, though.
6. Okay. Split the difference there.
Okay, 6 damage.
Yes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a hit dice plus my AP. Oh,
6 damage
nice.
as you.
And
see,
I
like, the
regained
vegetation-
13.
You like suck the vegetation and like vegetative life out, and just kind of like you see it flow into you, as also just water seems to be like pulled from each of these creatures. You see like certain crows dying off instantly, just like dropping dead and falling, and you see that like there is some kind of vegetation almost stuffing the scarecrow up, and that is kind of wilting as it takes its damage.
Nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move my spiritual weapon,
Mhm.
like just 20 feet northwest.
Okay.
So like here-ish.
Got it.
And then can I burrow down 5 feet?
Yeah, you can.
Is that too crazy? I'm sure I'll take an opportunity attack for Mr. Crow, but yeah, I'm gonna try, and then Burabelle's gonna be like, okay, dirt time, and
Yeah, you are too, because it's up. You are too far away from the scarecrow. But the crows will take an attack of opportunity.
just one.
That is a failure.
Yay!
They will miss. And you are now underground. You are blind except for around you. I believe it's like 30 feet or 20 feet. You have tremor sense. So there are certain things where like you can't fully see other than like the vibrations in the earth. Because there are creatures who are floating, you're not really able to see them, but you are like completely covered. Like you have full cover right now.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So you are burrowed. It is now, you can attack with your spectral weapon as a bonus action, I believe, right? Or no?
It's just not in range of anybody.
Right, you couldn't get
because I
in
can only
range.
move it 20 feet.
Understood. Okay. The scarecrow.
Wait, it can't attack the crows?
It's not close enough.
It's too far.
Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha.
Yeah, I know. I can only move it 20 feet, which is kind of a bummer that the scarecrow blorfed out immediately.
The scarecrow's
Oh,
going
what
to
are
take
you gonna do?
another legendary action at the end of your turn to strike out against you, Golzog.
Sure.
I've rolled the same number 5 times in a row. That's a 4, and so that misses.
Wow.
As we head on over to whatever the hell is going on with you, Zara.
Okay.
There's the laughter. Flames are going. Make a dex save for me.
For the fireball?
Make a dex save because you're standing in fire at the moment.
Oh. Okay. Also, did anything happen to this guy because of the glass bottle that shattered?
This one?
Yeah. Because the thing snaked all the way.
Yeah,
and
it's taken a big chunk of damage.
Okay.
But it's saved. It's saved.
Okay. Are any of these on fire? These guys? On the right patch?
Oh, both of them are on fire. They're great. Everything's on fire right now.
Oh, wonderful. Dex save. That's a 23.
23. You take no fire damage. Can you make a wisdom save for me? Let me make sure it's wisdom. Yes.
14?
14. You're ignoring this laughter and this smile, but all of a sudden you just find yourself standing further back in the patch. You see before you, this patch is like the entire farm is lighting on fire. And you just hear, before your turn goes, before you get to do anything, you just hear, I so wanted you to come alone. I figured you might. You see, you might ignore me, but you will play my game. And you picked such a beautiful playground. So, we're going to have a little fun as these eyes kind of dart around.
I shoot finger guns at the at the brain.
At the brain?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. 27.
So you're shooting at what brain?
This brain.
You shoot it at the brain. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Just fully ignoring this guy.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. It's still up. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. Ooh, I get to re-roll that. Wisdom saving throw. Oh my gosh, why math? 12.
12. You feel your body seize up as you're now held in place.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I see. But the truth is, you can ignore me or not, but you're not getting out of here unless you play my little game.
And because, and just keeps going, you are paralyzed at the moment.
Okay, so I can't say anything either.
Not at the moment.
What?
You... I've made this place very fun for you. It's going to be very exciting. See, I've turned it around topsy-turvy. The place where you left is not the place where you left anymore. You need to get inside of that windmill and lie down in its bed. And only then will you go back to your precious acquaintances. And because it's part of the game, I have some followers who are sanctioned to do so as well. Blinking into existence, right next to you, are also frozen, like a motley crew of just weird creatures. You see a satyr, you see just a normal human man in armor, you see a goblin, you see a living doll, and you see an elf. We're going to play a little game. I like to call it red light, green light. Those just feel like universal light colors for go and stop. There's no reason for it other than that I like it. And when you hear red light, green light, the entire sky above you is like a giant red blood moon. And then there's just like an eerie deep green that just goes like... When I say red light, you must stop. Otherwise, there might be consequences. Get to your exit. Only one can win. All right. That is what has been said to you, Zara. And on that, we're going to do a very quick break because we had so many technical issues. I want us to have a break, but let's make it fast, okay? Only like 5 minutes. Get some water. I will tell you everything that you need to know, Zara, about what you have to do. We'll be back in a second. Please stick around for these 2 dueling fights that are happening. So long for now. All right, everyone, we are back. Zara, it is your turn. Essentially, here's how it's going to work. If you want to engage with this, you are free to attack anyone you want on your turn, or you can just run. If you run faster than your normal movement speed, like with a dash or something, it will just make the DC to stop on red light harder. There will be consequences. The goal is to get inside the windmill. Again, if you decide to interact with it. It is your turn. You are now unfrozen.
Wait, so I already used my action, though. Well, I use my bonus action.
Yeah, you use a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to fire at the brain again.
Okay. Bonus attack.
20... 5.
25 hits, roll damage.
6 again.
6. It was dealt enough damage that does kill this one.
Okay, great. I'm going to move 25 feet towards the burning patch.
Okay. Perfect, that's your turn.
Oh, how do these brains look? Do they look like bloody in that sense, or are they kind of still, they're just on fire?
You mean the ones in the patch? The ones that are in the patch
Yeah.
are on fire. They are on, like, the whole thing is on fire.
Oh, okay. So like, they don't look like in good shape at all. Like they look like they're gonna die.
Yes.
Okay.
They look like there's not much for you to do anymore.
Okay.
It is now Strongheart's turn. Strongheart is just going to charge forward. Pincushion is going to run towards you. Octavian is going to take an attack on you. Does 16 hit?
Yes, it beats. And
Okay.
I will uncanny dodge that.
Okay, you only take 2 points of damage. The goblin is just going to sprint. And the satyr is going to take a shot on the goblin. And deal it 8 piercing damage. Alright. That is all of your turns. We'll be back to see what the hell's going on here. Back to the Forgotten Camp. The kids are everyone's gonna make their deck saves. Failure on crows. Failure on crows. Success on crows. Success on Scarecrow. Okay. So once again, the damage just kind of goes flying out towards these things. As more damage is piled on by these imaginary food and pieces of wood and lumbar, and you see Little Oak is like protecting some people, but it's just like throwing a rock from off screen at these things. And with that, this crow here is dead. This swarm of crows is dead. This swarm of crows is looking really bad. And the Scarecrow gets some damage added on. The Scarecrow is going to stay where it is and take an attack at the person that it can see, which is Gulzog. Once again. Does a 23 hit you?
That is gonna hit me.
Okay. reaches out towards you. Slowly, its hand just grasps you. As you take 15 points of psychic damage. As you feel its hand right on you, and you are grappled.
Oh.
All right. That's its turn. Tone.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I should not have thunderstepped this far away. I'm gonna thunderstep again so that I can be closer to the party and closer to the Scarecrow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna thunderstep over here and then hopefully take some crows down on the process.
Okay, that's a failure on the dex save. Roll damage.
Okay. Damage is gonna be... Sorry.
3 10s, baby.
25.
Holy shit!
25 damage. Yeah, the crows right next to you, that entire swarm, is just decimated. Dead crows all around you.
They just explode in blood and feathers.
Yeah, blood and feathers just go everywhere as, we all know how Pokemon works. As this is just absolutely decimated by thunder damage.
And then I'm gonna move back here, and then with my bonus action, I'm gonna summon Tomas with my mind, and then have him fly out just a little bit further from me.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. It is the crows' go. This one over here is going to fly towards this area, and this one here is going to go towards you, Golzog, and attack.
Of course.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Gonna hit me.
Okay. As the crows are pecking you, you're going to take 4 points of piercing damage.
Great.
And the attack misses on the kids. That's their turn, since a lot of them are dead.
The crows are dead, right? Not
Yes.
the kids?
Yes.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
of course.
Yes.
And Golzog, it is your turn. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw before you do anything.
19.
19. Something was going to happen to you, but you're able to kind of shake it off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So my potion of healing, that's a bonus action to drink or an action?
It's a bonus action to drink.
I'm going to drink my potion of healing.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2. I'm getting rid of 1. Hang on. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 6 health back.
Okay.
So great. And then I'm going to take an attack on the Scarecrow.
Okay.
17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll damage.
All right. That is 9 force damage, and I'm going to use the key point Stunning Strike.
Okay.
DC 14 for that, by the way.
Yeah, that succeeds. Not stunned.
All right.
And how much damage was it?
All right, I'm taking a second attack. 9 force damage.
Okay.
And I'm taking a second.
Go ahead.
Second attack. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Great.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it's going to use a legendary action. You still grappled with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to teleport with you in its grasp.
Yay. Sure.
As a legendary action. Marabella, it is your turn. You are underground.
All the way over there? Oh, man. Oh, that's so far. Okay. Marty, what are you at health-wise?
24 out of 51.
24. We don't love it. Okay, the teleport changed what I want to do. Now it's far from That's annoying. Okay. Ugh. Oh, this is so silly. I'll pop up out of the ground. I wasn't very far down. I was only 5 feet down. But I'm up out of the ground, and I'll move over a couple squares so I'm on, like, the other side of the dead crow.
Okay.
On the north, or in the southwest. Oh, I can move myself. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Jesus. But I will... Okay. One thing at a time, sweetheart. I'll go ahead and cast Healing Word on Marty.
Okay.
So Marty, you go ahead and add... Wow, I rolled the high... Oh, Jesus. You get 9. You get 9 HP back.
That's great. Thank you for the
Yes.
HP.
You are so welcome. Anytime, lemon lime. And then... Oh, shit, son. That's a bonus action?
Yep.
Okay. I don't really have a lot of actions that aren't spells, but... Yes, I do. I'll go ahead and Path to the Grave him again.
Path to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, that, like, portion of rot appears on the Scarecrow. Is that your turn?
And then... Can I move my... I can't use the spiritual weapon, but
No, but
can
you
I
can-
move it?
Well, you haven't taken an action, so yeah, sure. Go ahead. Because you used
No,
a
I
bonus
did. The Channel Divinity was
Oh, okay.
my
Well,
action.
then no, because I think it's a bonus action to move the spiritual weapon. I believe.
I don't
might
know.
be wrong. It might be a no.
I can't-
Here.
I don't
I'll
know
do it.
if it's a bonus action to, like, hit it.
To use the attack. Yeah. Let me just make sure.
As a bonus action, you can move. Okay, never mind.
Cool.
It stays there, and it does a cute little dance, and you go, "Aw, look at it."
As a legendary action, it's going to, while still holding you, Golzog, look over. At Tone.
And I go back 5 feet underground.
Look over at Tone. And kind of lazily reach its hand out, and a shock of like purple pulses out. So it makes an attack against you. That's going to be 22 to hit.
Is that against me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is that a spell?
It's a spell attack.
Could I counterspell it?
You can try.
Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. You know what? I don't want to do that. I'll just take it. How much is it? What was the attack? What was the attack
It was
at?
22 was the hit. To not damage, it was just to hit.
To hit. Okay, great. So, wait, can I use... I've got 2 more left. Can I use shield?
You can use shield.
That'll take me up to 25.
Okay.
That'll...
Well, your AC is 20 right now? Well, all right.
Well, my AC is 19, so...
So
and
20.
then,
Either way. It got
Either way.
ricochets off.
So 24, sorry.
You're fine. Hey, that's what this is all for.
Okay.
That's its legendary action. We now move back over to the other map with Zara. It's your turn.
I am going to shoot that brain.
Which one?
This one. Also, what's this house made out of? This building?
Okay, I will say that to shoot that brain, you have to have... what range did I tell you the finger guns were? Just so I know.
80.
80, cool. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Roll your attack. And it looks like a stone building. Like a windmill. It looks like it's a stone and wood.
Stone and wood.
Mm-hmm.
Can I actually aim for the wood? And
Sure.
With the finger guns and use fire?
Sure. Make an attack.
That's gonna be a... 11.
11. 11 hits the building. Roll damage.
Okay. Seven.
7 points of fire damage. I mean, it's just a kind of a quick jolt of fire as you point your finger gun outwards. Nothing, like, catches a light at the moment.
Okay.
Anything else you're doing?
Do I get the sense that it would if I just kept going? Or no? Does it look pretty like...
It's with the minimal amount of fire damage, probably not. I mean, there are certain spells that are literally can set things on fire. This is always like a quick jolt of fire.
Okay.
It probably wouldn't unless you got like a big hit of fire onto it.
Okay, I think I have one more oil fast, because I think I have two.
Okay.
I am going to...
Oh, sorry. This is my fault. You get that off. I'll say you get that off. Before you do anything else, you just hear the smile comes back and just goes, "Red light." I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Even though I wasn't running?
You were before. Remember, it's like you were in the motion of running, so we're just trying to see if you stop in place. This is how it's going to work for everyone. Literally, everyone is going.
Oh,
to
I thought only when I thought only. Sorry, I thought you said only when you dash.
No, when you move at all, it's going to happen. When you dash, it just gets harder and harder because you're running to a place and then having to stop instantly. Because remember, these are all 6-second intervals.
23.
23. You're fine.
Okay.
Now you can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna ignore the building. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the building. I'm just gonna shoot the brain. That's a 17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
7.
7 points of damage.
I'll
Okay.
go fire damage.
Noted. All right. That's your turn, Zara. Strongheart is going to move. Get right up to the door. Actually, sorry, I have to do a dex save for Strongheart. Which, actually, Strongheart fails. So never mind, goes back here. Is in the middle of running, red light is called, stops. And you just see him fall to his knees, his mind in pain, just goes, quite instantly, this brain is teleported right in front of him and starts making swipes at him as he's just like, That's his turn as it's over. Moving on to Pincushion. Dex save from Pincushion. Also a failure. This brain is here, also incapacitated for the turn, not being able to do anything, taking big, heavy swipes. Octavian. Succeeds. goes here and takes a shot at you. 2 shots at you. Okay, one's a nat 20 and the other is a 17.
Can you dodge the nat 20?
Yes, you can. The nat 20. So you take overall 15 points of piercing damage as 2 arrows go flying towards you. Ansel. Passes the dex save. The satyr. It's just going to make its way forward. Okay. That's all of their turns. Back to the Forgotten Camp. Back at the top of the round, the lair action goes off from the kids. The catapults are all streaming towards the Scarecrow. It fails 2, succeeds 1. So it's just getting piled on with just like crap being thrown in it, like tomato, like you know, tomatoes. Basically, like food is just like hitting the Scarecrow, as it does take a good amount of damage. And now
Is this
its
the one
turn.
it's vulnerable to?
Oh,
Is that the attack it's vulnerable to?
It is vulnerable
or
to
is
it. That's actually very good. It's vulnerable to all of this because it's one attack. That was 40 points of damage. Not before being vulnerable.
40?
It was 20. It was 20 and now it's 40.
Wow.
But they did a really good
Okay.
job.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a
Okay,
big
Channel
hit.
Divinity. We love
As
it.
almost all of it, almost like this pile of crap and like rocks and stones being thrown by these kids who are like using slingshots, just all going ham. Like riding on mastiffs around, as you just see like riding on mastiffs, swinging on vines from things, like throwing shit at this creature. It is now its turn. It will take an attack at you, Marty, because it's in its grasp.
What? Why? No, I gotcha.
Okay, that is a failure.
Sweet.
And it will. Let me see. Yeah. It'll just take another swipe at you. Actually, no. Marty, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me? As its head kind of
Yes, sir.
flips up towards you and looks you deep in your eyes.
Botch.
Botch. Okay.
It did that thing where it, like, really basically landed on a good number and then just did that little tip because it's electric dice.
Something swims in your mind, Golzog.
Mm-hmm.
You feel brave for the first time in a very long time. And you look down at the Scarecrow. No, that's not the Scarecrow. That's your brother, helping you up from a fight. And you look around as he points out and goes, Golzog. The tribes are coming. Enemies at the gate.
Oh, no.
And you look around and you see all of these kids and all of your friends. No, they're not your friends. They're an advancing tribe. And you have to fight for your family. You are now dominated, and I'll tell you what you do on your
Which
turn.
brothers help? Okay.
so
Oh,
you
no. Guys.
Yay! Well, actually, Marty, you can decide what you do on your turn. You just have to be honest with me, and if I don't think it's a good enough thing, I'll tell you not. But
Cool.
he releases you from its grasp. So that'll be its turn. Tone, you're next.
Okay. Okay. I am going to move Tomas here.
Ping it again for me, sorry.
Oh wait. Sorry. Yeah, I can't move him. Here. This little box here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use one of my charges to cast Witch Bolt at 2nd level
Okay.
at the Scarecrow. And that's going to be a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
And that's all right. And then I will move a little bit further. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'll move right there on the edge of this little cliff.
Okay.
And that's my lovely turn.
Okay, legendary action. It's going to look at you and shoot something directly at you, Tone. and miss.
Okay.
This is going better for you all than you think it is. Because of all these misses. Alright. There is not many crows left, but this swarm of crows is going to attack the kids. And also miss. Holy Jesus. Okay. The kids aren't getting hurt, anyone, okay? The dogs are safe and the kids are fine. Is what's happening, I guess, now. And I'm happy about it. But now, Golzog.
Great. I've been thinking about what I'd like to do, and I would like to attack the Scarecrow.
Okay, no.
Okay, great. Well, so I have to basically attack one of my allies.
Yeah, it is using a legendary action to make you do that. I could
dominate.
If you don't want to describe what you're doing and you want me to, I can. I have your sheet up.
Nope. I got it.
I want to give you free reign.
I'm on my way towards Tone.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm on my way towards Tone, so I'm running. I can't get all the way to Tone. Fucking let me drag.
I mean, you could with a key
Can
point.
I drag Golzog? Yes, I can, right?
Yeah, you should be able to.
I could with a key point, but I'm going to stop this way and slap Tomas right out of the air. Can I do that?
Tomas is intangible, so you can't hit him.
Oh, then can I
try,
stop
though.
and
I don't
hold
know if
my
you know that.
action for Tone enters me? No, not enters me. Enters my near me. I can key point to him if
I'm going to
if
say,
you
Marty,
command it,
you key
Master.
point. You key point bonus action dash towards him.
Great. Great. And all 3 of my attacks on him. Well, I'm going to take 2 attacks.
Yeah, you don't have a bonus action
What?
anymore, so it's 2 attacks.
Okay.
Golzog, are you okay? What?
Golzog with just glowing purple eyes floating towards you.
What?
Big purple fist.
No.
Arms the Astral Self. Oh, thank God. That's a 12 to hit.
That'll be miss. That'll be miss.
Right. Second one is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit. I'll take that hit.
Great. Hang on. Gonna be 6 damage. Force, if that matters.
Yeah, it matters.
Force damage. 6 force damage. And then that's everything.
I'll fucking post up.
Square up, you mean?
Yeah, whatever, dude. Well, I'll slap you around.
Alright, so just right in the solar plexus, big, like, boom, and like a ripple goes along the the purple arm when it connects.
Oh! Ooh! Then just like a little vomit comes out. Fuck!
Golzog doesn't react to the vomit.
Mm-hmm. As a legendary action, you will see, once again, kind of bamf into the middle of this area. Now it is Marabella's turn. Marabella, you were underground. You didn't see any of that.
Okay. I come up.
Okay, you're up.
And then... I'm
See
assuming...
me!
Huh?
See me on the bridge.
Oh, I'm sure I look over and see you hitting and Golzog, or no, Tone with a little bit of vomit.
Mm-hmm.
I have...
I was underground. Did you find the secret to the whole encounter?
Yes, I did. Is it a curse
Great,
or is
cool.
it magic?
Huh?
Is it a curse or is it magic?
It's magic. I'll just tell you right
I
now, it's
think
magic.
a lot of curses can be magic. Yeah.
God. Oh no, that just makes a big... Oh, is that what the... Of course it's not what I'm... I will go ahead and, looking over at Golzog and seeing his weird purple eyes, just cast Dispel Magic on him and hope that works.
What level are you casting at?
3?
Okay, you have to make a roll for this.
Okay. Ugh. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
So, whatever your spellcasting modifier is, just roll that. No proficiency bonus. Just roll straight with that.
With my modifier.
With the modifier. Mm-hmm.
19? 19? Come on, that's a good roll.
19 does it.
Oh!
You see the spell magic goes off, and suddenly it just fades from you, Marty, Golzog, and you remember what you did.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Tone, I'm so sorry! And Golzog's sympathy pukes a little. Just like,
Okay. It's okay.
Anything else you want to do, Marabella, as you have gotten Golzog out of his dominated state?
Yargan Falargan, I think that the crow, the last remaining group of... actually, not the last remaining. I will have my spiritual weapon go up there and slap the crow.
Yeah, okay. Go and make an attack.
Sure, yeah, sure, you betcha. Okay, hold on. Oh, give me 1 second there. I cannot find it. Oh, that's a nat 20. Fucking birds.
Roll damage.
I mean, yay, it's great. It's just,
No, I get it.
Yeah. Do I do double dice or how I don't think I only nat 20 initiatives this campaign.
Double dice.
Okay, great. Perfect. Okay, 15 damage to the crow.
All of the crows are dead. You've killed all of the crows.
It. I killed them spiritually. Yeah. And then with that,
yeah.
I will go back down into the ground 5 feet.
Okay, back down in the ground 5 feet, over to the thought
doing
patch. Since you were all moving, there is a call of red light. So, dex save for me, Zara, at the top.
So, like, attacks count as movement? It's not just, like...
Yeah, because it's...
Right, like, walking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The only thing that makes it worse is if you are running and have to come to a very quick stop.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I thought it was just, like...
If you do absolutely nothing on your turn, that's staying still.
Okay, 14.
14 is a failure. You drop to your knees for this turn. You can't move. You can still take an action, but you are going to get attacks from this brain as it kind of goes towards you. And this is all happening like before you do your action. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah. I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Mm-hmm. And does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the first one is for sure the one you want to uncanny dodge. That's going to be 5 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And another 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay, I'm down.
You're down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
We're going to have
Oh.
the next person go. That's a failure. Strongheart is full. Oh no, Strongheart's actually pretty hardy, but Strongheart gets another round of attacks towards him and is looking very rough as this brain is just going to town on him. Pincushion is a failure, and Pincushion is torn to shreds. This little doll sitting on the ground with like a lazy
doll.
smile.
I like
It is torn to shreds. Octavia.
Wanted to learn
I
more
like
about that
Zara.
character.
That's who I'm worried about.
I mean, me too.
Octavian-
That doesn't mean I can't also like Pincushion. Sorry.
Also fails, which is crazy. And starts getting attacked, but doesn't move anymore. Wow, everyone failed. Well, actually, no, I haven't done the satyr. This one fails as well, doesn't move. Oh my god. So everyone fails and are all taking damage. The satyr is actually instantly killed with that amount of damage.
Ah!
Torn to shreds. All right. We go on over to the Forgotten Camp. Top of the round. Okay. The crows over here get damaged by the top of the round attack. And the Scarecrow gets hit by one and will use a reaction to send out some psychic damage to one of the catapults. Over here, the children are fine, but the catapult is destroyed. As it's just kind of like... and this wave of purple just kind of implodes the catapult as the kids kind of scatter. It is now the Scarecrow's turn. The Scarecrow is going to unleash an attack out at you, Golzog.
Mm-hmm.
I double botched. I rolled 2 ones in a row.
Wow.
So here's what's going to happen. With a double botch, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to roll disadvantage. Essentially, I'm going to roll twice on the D100. And with a double botch, I'm going to add 20 to whatever I roll. I'm just going to, yeah, that's what's going to happen, because that's crazy.
Okay.
That's wild.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
2 ones in a row. Maybe if you had that brain, it would help.
Hey, homework, Gabe?
Is he in the chat?
I believe so.
You honestly...
3 zeros is 100, right?
Say it again, Dylan. He wrote, "I'm summoned."
Hey,
No
three
fucking way.
zeros is a 100%, right? Then some roll at 100, some roll at 10. Right.
But wouldn't 100 be?
Technically, that's 10. Yeah, either way. I think we've always ruled that trip zeros is 100, I believe.
Okay.
Did you already add 20 to that?
I'm adding 20 to it. It was 120
Oh my God.
percentile botch.
What the?
The rare
For what?
What does that mean?
120%.
What does that mean? Well, you'll see. What it means is that this is insane. It tries to take an attack out on you,
Mm-hmm.
and its body seizes up. Starts flinching as now fire kind of explodes out from everywhere. Fire is going crazy. It is completely engulfed in flames. Just this odd scarecrow running towards you. Back at the thought patch, there is a scream of "No! No!" as Zara falls. And the flames start to grow hotter and brighter as the field starts to burn more aggressively, cutting back to the scarecrow, who is completely engulfed in flames, just kind of flailing around. It drops off of its perch onto the ground and starts flopping around on the ground. Suddenly, in your mind, all of you, the kids, everyone, start to see images, memories projected like minor illusions everywhere out. Perfectly colored projections of these memories of children crying, of it absorbing brains, of the Tin Man. The Tin Man laughing. A much lither Tin Man. A young girl skipping down a road. And a lion on two legs, laughing, happy. It starts flailing and flopping and convulsing. I remember. In your heads, everyone here, I need you all to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
9.
Botch.
4. This is not a smart party.
Right now, that's for sure.
Okay. What did you get again, Marabella?
4 in it.
4. All of you fail, Marty.
What?
That was a 90% tile botch.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind gets shattered. All of you. You all take 19 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
Golzog, something else happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
You're still up. You're still alive. You and I are going to discuss something.
Okay.
But essentially, Golzog has permanently forgotten something.
No.
We'll decide what it is together.
Is it Ladybug?
But Golzog has permanently forgotten something that is dear to him.
Oh no.
But it is in this moment that the voices inside your head stop. And something else happens. A wave of memory flows in, almost like a vacuum. Everything's pulled in. All of your memories, very clear with the kids, start flooding in. The days that you thought were gone, that you don't fully remember, but now you do. All of the kids start to look like they're brighter, more defined. Their contrast kind of ups. The color is clearer in all of the children. You start to see them like look at their hands. Some of them start to cry. Whatever the Scarecrow was holding back has been unleashed. Memory, facts that have been long held at bay, devoured, are slowly returning to this world. Over at the Thought Patch. The fire is raging. Make a death saving throw for me.
15.
15. That's a success. Can you also make an intelligence saving throw? Is it intelligence? Let me just make sure or something. Yeah. An intelligence check.
Oh, intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Okay. Zara, you are lying there. All of the rest of the members in here start to get immolated by fire or destroyed by the brains. You don't see this, but there is a protective dome over you. The fires are kept at bay. The cat appears in your mind in a dark consciousness, but also in real life. The cat fully forms their body over you. Not just the smile, not just the eyes.
Little toe beans on the dome.
Yep. In your head, Zara, in this liminal space, you hear pushing forward. No, we're playing. You don't get to end the game early. We're playing. You're supposed to be the best at this. Do you want to keep playing?
Can I do an insight check?
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. When you've been ignoring the cat all this time, you've always loved picking at it, getting under its skin, and somehow it's almost as if you know how to get under this being's skin. Looking at you, barely able to hide it, is true desperation. And with a 23, there's some malice in that desperation, but there's also a deep sadness.
I turn to the cat and I say, I never was playing.
Make a death saving throw.
Wait.
You get to reroll
But
that.
Oh, I rolled 2 ones.
And you don't
All
get
right,
to reroll that one, do you?
Nope.
That's
So
2
2 failures.
The cat starts pawing and goes, please. This is not how it was supposed to go. Make a deal. Let me help you, please. Please let me help you. If you weren't playing, maybe you'll remember. Maybe you'll remember that we have been playing. I need you to have been playing.
I shake my head.
What? No.
Make a death saving throw.
Oh.
7.
The cat pleads one last time. To Zara and to Jasmine. Yes or no?
Oh God.
Zara doesn't say yes, but Zara doesn't say no. Zara's like, I'm not going to be in debt to this cat, but if he wants to help me out, that's his deal.
So you're
I'm letting the cat decide.
Okay. The cat takes its paws off. You are my best friend. Why don't you like me? Why don't you want to play? I want to play. I want you to remember me.
It's at that moment that you feel this weird sensation. And suddenly you see, through a different pair of eyes, your body stand up. The brain in front of you is gone. Your body, with a brain that was crawling around, has taken over the shell of Zara. But still, you see this. The flames are dying down. Zara, do you try to move?
Yeah, I'm dead. Can I move?
Are you?
Is this like an Arcana check?
Make an Arcana check.
Eight.
You never really understood magic that much with this. And something is going on. You should be dead. Maybe you are. Maybe you will be. You watched your body walk away. And yet, your eyes, still darting around, you see. You hear. You will play with me. You will. As you look at your hands, you look down at your body, you see. Make a history check.
7.
7?
Yep.
You're kind of coming back into yourself. As you see a ragdoll's body. Zara, you wake up in the body of a little doll. You hear in your head, and now we're more alike than ever. Guild Superior.
Oh my god.
Crazy
Raiders, you
time
picked
to
a hell of a
raid.
time.
You stand.
Oh, fuck.
You're so small. Everything in this world is so... You thought you were small before. No. You're tiny. This is... Everything is so big. This area, this place, is fraying at the edges. And suddenly it dissolves. No more of these people. No more of the patch. You find yourself back in the woods, standing next to one of the mushrooms in the circle, but you're almost the same height as it. Now, the cat forced you back. The cat will play with you. And we are going to have to talk a lot about your class changes.
Oh, shit.
As if you
Cool.
as a warlock pact is now created. And that's where we're going to end off
Consequences.
Damn!
for tonight.
Someone called it in the chat. They said, "What in the Warlock Pact is this?"
Yes, of course. Is Zara Gepetin now? Hails? Yes. For those who don't know what Gepetin is, Mage Hand Press has a whole thing about living dolls. Hannah's played one in one of the seasons you can go
I was
listen
about to say.
We all played one on one of our Christmas seasons. That went...
Helga Attentäter.
That battle did not go at all like I thought it would. For those who are coming
Did
in...
anything good happen from the double botch?
Did anything good happen?
What?
Well, Scarecrow
I'll
died.
say this. Did
Sure.
anything good happen from the double botch? It had 196 health points left. And now it's dead.
Wow, okay.
So
There you go. Yeah.
So there was always going to be a death trigger that would happen when it died. But yes, something good did happen. I rolled for the cat to see if the cat would want to keep you. It rolled a 19. It really wanted you there. But we now have the whole thing where your body, with the last brain, is just walking around. I can't wait. As a DM, I can't wait to figure out what she's doing. I'm very excited about that. But hey!
Oh my god.
You beat the Scarecrow! The forgotten children are maybe no longer
Oh
forgotten.
my god.
And Zara is a doll now. So everything's equally good. Wow.
Things are different.
Things
And
are
she's
different.
does she classify as tiny?
Yes, she is tiny now. She is a doll.
Wow.
Jasmine, you and I will
haven't-
talk, and we'll talk about how to make this transition something that you are happy with. And if you're really not, then we'll also decide some stuff. I want to make sure you're having
This
fun.
is like the Mulaney rehab news. This is crazy.
This is so fucking crazy.
This is like
196
Marty finding
health
out-
left.
Marty finding out about Lizzo on stream.
I don't
Actually,
know what
no,
you're talking about.
It was
I
less.
still think about that.
It was less than 196. Sorry, it was still over 100.
So,
And that was because of the kid's last attack on it, where it was like 40.
I
points
had
ago.
made some progress on party lineup art. Do I scrap it all?
You don't have to.
No, I know.
Please don't. That'll be good for us to just have. And
Look,
Marty,
ideally,
get to it whenever you need to.
No, I know. I want to finish early party lineup, and then eventually I will do up-to-date / later party lineup where I've got the white hair
Mhm.
and Zara is a tiny doll and
Spot the difference.
there's no Griselda.
I can't wait to explain. I was just gonna say I can't wait to try to explain any of this to Natasha. Like just trying.
By the way,
the odds of you getting 2 1s and then in itself is low. It's
I
a
don't-
1 out of 400, and then rolling a
well, and double it with
did-
2 nat 20s.
I took the
Yeah.
blurriest.
That was all this session.
I took the blurriest, most useless photo of the two zeros because it was truly. When I saw that, like, I couldn't even like scream. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, I can't. Like, I don't understand what's happening in my body anymore because genuinely, as much as you might think this was going bad, it could have gone so much worse. You were able to. I was rolling clearly so badly for my my attacks that you all, I think, never got hit with Mind Blast, which would have done so very much damage to you all. You all never got to see the very cool condition I had called Forgotten, where you would have, if you failed to save, you would have been forgotten for a round, and no one would have remembered you.
Oh, wow.
Whole things that you never saw.
Wow.
And Zara, you died playing a game of Red Light, Green Light, and that is just apropos.
That was a
Wow.
very, I feel very experienced after that encounter. I feel like I've
certainly-
matured a lot.
Oh, do you?
I
I like
just
I've had an
personally, I do.
experience. Yeah.
Just me personally, I
like
do.
gained a lot of, particular
I
experience.
feel like I've
Yeah.
aged
Mhm.
and I've just gained a lot of experience after that.
Mhm.
Right,
That's just,
right,
I
right,
don't know
of
about
course.
everybody.
Like if we're scoring points,
Uh-huh,
it'd probably be worth some.
I would never assign points.
You know, I was
To
probably gonna have
experience.
a level up happen pretty quickly, or recently. I was probably gonna have a level up happen after
Yeah.
this, but especially with the fact that if we're talking milestone leveling, I think episode 30 and Zara being in a different body and basically of dying and coming back and the cat revealing some stuff, that feels like a milestone. Fuck it. You're all level 7 now, and Jasmine, we have a lot to talk about.
Oh,
Thank you all so
Oh,
much for
man.
being here
John.
for honestly a wild encounter that I didn't think was going to happen at all like this. Thank you. And I hope that you're here to see the next part of this adventure. I think we could pretty clearly say that Act 1 is over with this one. Not all acts are
Yeah.
going to be as long as 30 episodes, just so you know. But what will happen, almost like a promise, like, hey, don't worry, we're not, Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being here on what is a crazy night. I hate that this is the night we had technical difficulties, because uploading this video as one thing is going to be a fucking nightmare for me, but it's also one of the most important episodes, which is a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be here next
Your
fucking
time.
computer
wild.
also botched and
Yeah,
snapped one
it was
today.
wild. Does anyone have anything they want to plug before we end off for this evening? All right.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
No.
The strikes?
Yeah, obviously, support the writer strike, guys. Nick and I will actually be at the D&D picket tomorrow at Universal. If anyone in LA wants to maybe run into us or head to a picket, that's the one we're going to be at tomorrow around 9-ish a.m. And then,
I will not.
go ahead.
Because I have therapy, and boy howdy will I need it after this one.
My friend's a doll now.
And I did it. And I did it. Anything else, Marty? Sorry, I cut you off. Do you want to say anything else?
No, just letting everybody know that's the picket we'll be at, and it's apropos because it's D&D, in case anyone wants to go.
Anyone who is coming in and doesn't know us, our stream is not the main thing we do here. The main thing we do is our podcast, where we take our live sessions, not here, in person, and edit them down with sound effects and music. Go check them out at the links provided in chat. On Spotify, it's Hero Club. Go have a good time with an anthology of different series, and join us.
It's a lot of fun. You can pick any season.
Pick any season, start wherever you want. They're short, sweet, and all different genres. Welcome to the club. All right, gang. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Cool.